list?
There's no guest list tonight, love.
Oh.
This is a radio show.
Oh.
Call for the next hour.
Is that another crank call?
I know who it is.
Sounds like Dino Lenny.
No.
Must be Core on radio. Oh, I didn't know they had a show.
Well, they do now. And we're back from Tomorrowland Winter. Such a great week. I'm not even going to rave about it. If you missed it, come for the next one. But we got a show here, so welcome to Core. This is Dino Lenny. On today's show, Kiko Navarro, Africanism, Icy Cough, Frank Phenoma, Denny and D. Ramirez, Cats and Dogs, Circulation, so many others. But first... where's the guy? Was I too fast? Yes, great. But first... Okay. No, because we got that kind of cue that I say all the names right at the beginning and then I finish, I do the whole list of, artists and then I finish. Don't mention the first artist and the guy, which is still me, that, pretends to be somebody else, says, yes, but first. I just missed the cue. That was just too quick. But it doesn't matter because the first one is Z anyway, with a copy and paste. We don't go by the books here. We don't read much anyway. Only because our lives is full of music and we don't have much time. We love you. I don't know why I said that. I just thought it was the kind of mood. Well, it's always good to say that you love somebody, right? We love you. I love you. Yes, great. But first... Oh, we've done that part already. It's Z with copy and paste anyway. Am I confusing you? Well, I'm confused too. This is Dino, Lenny. Enjoy. As you can see, we're in that kind of mood today. This is Kiko Navarro and Per Navarro. Must be a relative. With a track called Blown Flow. The first track was called Z, copy and paste. And coming up next, it's Africanism presents DJ Gregory with Block Party. And you know who Africanism is, right? You should know. Well, if you don't know, go and check it out on Google. What kind of a service is that? You know, it's like, okay, you want to know something? Just, you know, we're not going to tell you. Just go and check it out on Google. But all I could say, Africanism is a project by a guy. I just gave you a hint. It starts with Bob and ends with Sinclair. It was kind of popular in the 90s, and it was kind of a hot project. So, Block Party coming up next.
You're listening to Core.
So that was Africanism presents DJ Gregory, Block Party. You're listening to Core 60 Minutes of Electronic Music every last Sunday of the month, 7 p.m. Central European Time. And then you can stream back on all our portals and check out your local radio because we've got a huge syndication repeating our signal. Playing now, it's Sauce and Low with Like and Like. This is Dino Lenny, and this is Core.
guess what she told me?
What she told you?
She don't know me.
What she don't know? If she don't know.
And now she know me.
Keep it low key. Keep it low key.
I think she loves me.
Nah, listen.
Playing now, it's Icy Cough with What She Told Me. We played something by Icy Cough also last show, and this CP is really good actually. This track in particular we're playing now, it's called What She Told Me, and you should check out the EP because it's got a lot of interesting tracks. Coming up next is Frank Phenoma with Gonna Have.
or every last Sunday of the month. 60 minutes.
Can't see me. I got my own thing going on. I'm invisible to you.
Lenny and D. Ramirez with Invisible. Coming up next, Cats and Dogs. And Naylor with Dance. Or Dance.
To get some glue. Get your hands up on your neck. Are you too credible to lose?
Oh well, yeah, next. It's time for the guest interview of the month on the show, right here, right now, Jennifer Cardini. Hi Jennifer, welcome to Core Radio. You just played on our Core stage in Tomorrowland Winter. How much did you love playing on a stage?
So I mean, I love it. Like I often get asked small clubs or big festivals, and I always go for small clubs, but then Core stage, you know, it's pretty special every time.
Well, I was obviously fishing for compliments there, but thanks anyway. Your style has changed from the last time we played together. Where are you going musically?
I mean, I'm just, I think, on my DJ journey, which is just to keep my ears open to newcomers, new producer, young talents. And I think that this is just part of my work.
Right.
So it's not so much that my sound is changing, because in a way, if you listen to everything I'm playing, there is always a bass that is there. It's always a bit like cold 80s influenced pianos, or like, you know, like you can easily track down everything I play to what I was playing 15 years ago or 30 years ago, you know, like, because now it's 30 years. Oh my God. There is always like a aestheticism that you recognize in everything. But I'm just open, you know, I'm open to Nick Leon, I'm open to Kyle Starkey, I'm open to Aldona. I'm open to all those young producers that are digesting 30 years of dance music, reappropriating the 90s, doing it in such a fresh and cool way. So my sound is evolving with the scene, I would say.
Cool stuff. And what about your label Correspondent?
At the moment, I really love Correspondence. I have to say that, like, I rebranded everything, and we really like try to match the original songs with good remixer, and whether it was Chila or Matter of Fact, who comes out now with a crazy remix of Baby Rollin', like it all goes, like I really love Correspondent at the moment, and I also really love Disky at the moment.
You don't make a big difference between clubs and festivals musically. You know, I know that you play what you like, but what do you think about this moment where clubbing is suffering a bit? What can we do?
I do think that it is time to think about a solution for clubs, which I think should come from festivals.
Okay.
I think we should maybe think about, like, to have a part of their income, even if it's very small, going back to clubs. You know, because clubs is where emerging artists happen. Clubs is where counterculture is happening, and most of the artists and DJs that are big today, they all started in small clubs. Small clubs are the pulse and the heartbeat of that scene. If clubs die, like, everything that is important to club culture will disappear.
Sure.
You can do like big festivals, but you should not forget where this music is coming from and how those artists get to your big festival stage. How do we keep on having new ravers as well, and new clubbers and new artists, you know? And I think it's a common effort.
Gotcha. Well, let's see what we can do then. How do you keep your balance? You know, how do you stay focused on your work and still enjoy a good life?
Like, I moved to Portugal and I play a lot of tennis.
Okay.
And also I try, like, I have a lot of friends that are not in the scene. My partner is not in the scene. And this also helps to get a, like, reality check, you know?
Right.
Sometimes also going back to be more humble, you know, as well, because it's a life that is playing with your ego a lot. Also, I'm sober, and I think that this is also how I keep my core. I haven't had drinks since 15 years almost now. I realized actually yesterday that now it's going to be half of my career I did sober, and it made me so happy yesterday to realize this.
If you could choose an artist from the present or the past to work with or collaborate, who would you choose?
There was somebody that I really wanted to be in the studio with, and it happened a couple of weeks ago. He helped me to finish producing a remix. It's Priori.
Oh, cool.
Like, I was very impressed by him. We're working on other things now together, but it was really like flawless. And yeah, like some people, they're just different, you know?
Right. Are you looking forward to something in particular? You seem very relaxed at the moment.
I'm just doing what I like. I also pass the point where I don't get frustrated if I don't get what I want. I just don't care. There's so many other things around. I just grab something else. There's a good energy going on. Yeah.
Well, we look forward listening to your new releases on Correspondent, and I hope to see you soon, maybe on the core stage this summer.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Ciao, ciao, Jennifer.
Ciao.
Al principio estaba Jack y Jack tenía un ritmo y de este ritmo surgieron todos los ritmos y un día mientras lanzaba ritmos furiosamente desde su caja, Jack declaró con valentía: vaya house, y la música house nació. Porque yo soy el dueño del house.
just a brilliant circulation. They've been around for a while, and they're out on Last Night on Earth, which is Sasha's label. The track is called Flux. And before this, we played Alex Medina and Alani with El Dueño del House, which is like, you know, the Spanish version of My House, Jack Had a Groove. You know it. Chuck the Voice Roberts. we just played Una with Symbionic, and this is a really good EP too. We chose the last track of the EP. And talking about last, here comes Claude Van Stroke with Move with the Pack. Claude Van Stroke, owner of the label Dirty Bird, which we guess he has sold. And now he's just enjoying making music with no pressure about paying bills and pressing records. So enjoy life, enjoy music. This was the last track of the show, Move with a Pack by Claude Van Stroke. I shall speak to you next month for another episode of Call with Dino Lenny. Ciao, ciao.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Yeah?
Call.
My name is on the list.
This is a radio show.
Oh.
Call.